Guys, we finally done it. A robot that uses living organisms for food. Now, it's really, really important, okay? Now, listen close. Now, we cannot let it taste human flesh. We have to remember... Jim? Jim, why are you looking at me like that? Jim, you did not do what I think you did. Jim? Hey everybody, Shawn here with the Technophiles Newscast. There is a new robot that feeds off of living organisms. Fortunately, it doesn't have a taste for human flesh. Yet. The robot is an autonomous biomachine that eats photosynthetic organisms. It gathers them, turns them into energy, and then uses that energy to seek out more. Right now, there's a very serious problem of algae blooms invading different bodies of water. Blooms are caused when phosphorus is introduced into these lakes and ponds. Typically what happens is phosphorus-rich fertilizer is washed out of fields via runoff into lakes and streams, and then is deposited into these lakes and ponds. Blooms remove significant amounts of oxygen from the water and create dead zones where fish and other plant life can't survive. Boom! Ecosystem! This new symbiotic robot could go great lengths to reducing the amount of harmful algae in small bodies of water and could help restore the balance to damaged ecosystems. A new water collection system called the Warka could be a major breakthrough in low-tech science that could bring water to desert-like areas in Africa. The Warka is named after a fig tree in Ethiopia and uses form for function instead of high-tech equipment to gather potable drinking water. A mesh-like structure surrounds the vase-like structure that's on the inside of the mesh and collects the water during extreme temperature changes, aka dusk and dawn. The Warka can be set up fairly easily and only costs about $500 as opposed to the thousands that it usually costs to set up potable drinking water systems. As well, because the system is so low tech, it doesn't require costly parts or a specialist to maintain the system. Learning to build one is a skill and can be passed from village to village, making the spread of the technology much quicker and easier. Now all they need is a clever marketing campaign. My suggestion, slap some googly eyes on it and then have it burst out of the sand. Catchphrase? H2O yeah! A Korean research team has created a module that takes body heat and turns it into power for your connected devices. Intended for wearables, the device can get about 40 milliwatts off of a wrist and 2 watts off of a stomach. While not much, this tech is just starting to emerge and is a pretty big step up from where we were. Uses for this technology could go far beyond just using body heat. Production plants, commercial processes, cars, and pretty much any mechanism that creates excess heat could be used, turning it back into energy that can be fed back into the production process, creating a far more sustainable form of energy production. But perhaps you live life fast, and charging slow and steady throughout the day isn't your thing. Maybe you're more concerned about how fast your phone charges. A new supercharger that can charge your phone from dead to full in under a minute has been prototyped in Israel. We've been able to do this sort of charging in the past, however there's been one major challenge in the way: making sure the battery doesn't explode. The new charging system comes from Israeli startup StoreDot. The system uses amino acids to replenish batteries and was demonstrated using a Galaxy S4. What this means is that it works with current generation batteries and you don't have to buy a new phone or a new battery, just a new charging system. The company hopes to have the charger available to consumers by late 2016. Our last bit of news is an internet security issue and something that I hope you've already heard about and have already taken steps to protect yourself against. A new security breach has been found in OpenSSL called Heartbleed and has compromised just about everyone's data. OpenSSL is a security protocol that sends information from your computer via a website to servers securely. Heartbleed makes all of that information, if it's stored on a hard drive, whether it's a computer or a server, easily accessible to anyone who knows how to get into the back door of OpenSSL. Websites such as Google, Facebook, and Yahoo all use OpenSSL and are part of this potential breach in security. The problem, however, is not with OpenSSL, but with implementation of OpenSSL. When implemented improperly, a backdoor opens up and anyone can use it to get to your information. As well, they're completely untraceable, meaning if someone's compromised your data, there's no way to tell if they've accessed it or not. If an account is breached, change your password. If an account is linked to a breached account, change your password. If an account has a similar password to a breached account, change your password. In short, change all your passwords. A patch has been made and the system's been fixed. However, the patch is only good if the website using OpenSSL for its encryption has implemented that patch. Meaning that if you've already changed your password, your information could still be vulnerable if the website hasn't updated. My recommendation, change your password now to something temporary, and then in about a week when everybody's updated to the new patch, change it again just to be safe. That is it for this week's Technophiles Newscast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you can hit like down below. This video was made with the help of these lovely people. And as well, you can find us all across social media, Twitter at TechnopilesPod, Facebook, facebook.com/TechnopilesPodcast, and our website, technophilespodcast.com, where we post our bi-weekly podcast and our App of the Week reviews. If you'd like to keep getting smarter with us and learning about all of the great things going on in the tech world, you can subscribe at youtube.com/TechnopilesPodcast. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh my god, it's trying to hit me! The only way to stop it is to click the annotation. Oh god, please help! Oh my god, you guys clicked the annotation. No, you didn't, because you're still watching me. Oh, it's eating Jim.